Hello and welcome to the show. I'm Joe Tophat. There's recently been a fan-made documentary on the making of Ghostbusters the video game. Released on the channel Game Guys Reviews, this documentary is the most comprehensive look at the making of this classic game. I only wish it came out before I made my own video on Ghostbusters the video game. It's a very good documentary, and I highly recommend it to any Ghostbusters fan. Most of the information found in the documentary was stuff I already knew. One bit of information I didn't know about was that actor David Margulies was set to be in it, only to get fired. For those of you who don't know, David Margulies played Lenny, the mayor of New York, in the first two movies. Although his role in either movie wasn't very big, he was a very important character. Lenny was the one who allowed the Ghostbusters to get out of jail and the insane asylum to fight Gozer and Vigo. Margulies was all set to reprise his role for the game, only to get fired. What happened? 2 words. Bill Murray. Bill sure has a habit of getting actors fired from Ghostbusters. First there was Lorenzo Music from the cartoon. Now there's David Margulies for the game. Before anyone says anything, I'm not saying Bill intentionally got anyone fired. The story of Lorenzo Music getting fired from the real Ghostbusters is very well known, and if you want the full story, check out my Bustin' Makes Me Feel Good video on the cartoon. As for David Margulies, here's the story. The game developers wanted the original actors on board. Dan Aykroyd jumped at the chance to reprise his role. Harold Ramis was reluctant at first, but eventually agreed. Ernie Hudson agreed to reprise his role as well. As usual, Bill Murray proved to be difficult to get. The makers tried to reach out to him without success. When they did reach Bill Murray, he originally said no. With time running out, Terminal Reality creative director Drew Hayworth came up with a plan. He decided to get Brian Doyle Murray, Bill's older brother, on board with the game. To do that, he decided to fire Margulies and create a new mayor. Thus we got Jacques Mulligan. They allowed Brian to look over the game to see what they were doing. Seeing the kind of special treatment they were giving him, Brian asked if they were doing this so that he'd tell Bill how great the game is. They said yes. At least they were honest with him. The plan worked. Bill agreed to reprise his role as Peter Venkman for the video game, though it proved to be a minor victory. Bill only recorded half the dialogue they gave him, so they needed Harold and Ernie to take certain lines. They even needed to reuse some of Bill's dialogue for certain parts of the game. David Margulies didn't take the firing very well. He even refused to accept a different role in the game. Can't say I blame him. After being fired, I don't think I would want to take a different part in the game. It's a real shame that David Margulies had to lose out on being in this iconic game. To be honest, I don't think it's fair to place the blame on Bill. It's not like he told the game developers to fire him. Though let's be honest, for most fans, if they had to pick between Bill Murray or David Margulies to be in the game, they'd pick Bill any day. 'Cause in the end, the ones we wanted to see were Peter, Ray, Egon, and Winston. These are the characters we grew up with and who we know and love. It would have been nice to see Mayor Lenny in the game. Though if they had to rework something, they could have had it that Lenny is now the governor. Maybe that's what they were planning on doing when Margulies turned him down. And like I said, I don't blame him. It's just sad it ended up the way it did. But I think in the end, it worked out for the best. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. And don't forget to like and subscribe. See you later.